Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are finally hearing Darren Espanto and his cover of I Believe. I know he's all grown up now, but since I haven't heard him before, you guys said this is where I need to start. So, here we go.
Wish 1075.
Have you ever reached a rainbow's end? And did you find your pot of gold? Ever catch the shooting star? And tell me how high did you soar? Never felt like you were dreaming, just to find that you're awake, and the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way. I can see it in the stars.
I'm like already getting emotional. Something about young people singing. You see so much hope and so much talent and so much like brightness in their future. I don't know. It's just so moving. I'm just gonna go all the way back to the beginning. I did watch his introduction to the song, so I got to hear his speaking voice, and it was higher pitched, but very clear and just beautiful, clean vocal adduction. So I'm gonna actually point out some technique this time. Here we go. That is so beautiful. I'm gonna hear that again. You can hear he's in mix, a very head dominant mix, and then depending on how you like to define the male voice, I would say he then went from that head dominant mix into head voice.
Wish
And then back again.
1075.
Have you ever reached a rainbow's end? And did you find your pot of gold?
Now, you can see when this is at the bottom of his range, and in his case, and he's actually widening his palette with that smile in order to keep the placement he wants for those low notes.
Ever catch the shooting star? And tell me how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming, just to find that you're awake, and the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way. I can see it in the stars across the sky. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, but now I'll finally realize. You'll see I'm waiting all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally, I believe.
Oh, okay. I gotta go back to that. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful.
Across the sky, I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before.
That, oh my goodness, being able to get up into that mix, and that was like a belting mix, and then transition back down without like going wonky in intonation, that was so impressive for such a young singer.
I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, but now I'll finally realize. You'll see I'm waiting all my life for this moment to arrive.
I love the growl he's doing, but I also, this has so much finesse. Again, I'm so impressed by this young singer because it's like, it takes a lot to develop that kind of artistry and to be so young. Okay.
My life for this moment to arrive, and finally
runs too. They're so smooth.
When you look out in the distance, you'll see it never was that far. Oh no, heaven knows of your existence and leads to me everything you are.
He's got so much control. And even though there's a lot going on, I feel like he's showing a really good amount of restraint. Like, you hear some young singers just go crazy. Like, if they can do riffs, they do them. And it is constant. But he's really choosing where to put them. I think this is... Oh my goodness. Okay, just keep going. Let me go back a little.
Distance and leads to me everything you are.
That was also a really smart choice. Sometimes you just kind of have to whisper those lower notes because they're so low, and if you try and fully adduct, it's gonna have like a cracking sound, or it's gonna flip up. Especially, I don't know exactly how old he is here, but depending on where he is and like if his voice has kind of started to change, this was a very smart choice.
Heaven knows of your existence.
Listen for that little whisper.
And leads to me everything you are. There's a time for every soul to fly. It's in the eyes of every child. It's the hope that love will save the world. And no, we should never let it go. I can see it in the stars across the sky. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and now I'll finally realize. You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally, I believe in this.
That transition was so good! Also, what I noticed, and I'm sure we'll see plenty more, when you look at his profile, a lot of times you'll notice like the jaw will kind of like jut forward. His goes, even though he's opening really wide, his is still like nice and neutral. I'm losing my words. It's going straight down, sometimes a little back. It's not pulling forward, and man, okay. But that transition, we're going back for that.
Now I'll finally realize. You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally,
Pulling back into a belt there, wow. The other thing, let me see if I can't even remember what I was going to point out. Something else. Oh, this particular part of the chorus, you can hear him kind of like leaning on the backbeat. You know, he's not pushing the song forward. He's really relaxed into the timing and the lyrics of the song. And I think that's just such a testament to his professionalism and artistry at such a young age.
now I'll finally realize. You see, I've waited all my life
It's just a
for
little
this
on the backbeat.
moment to arrive, and finally, I believe in the impossible. If I reach deep within my heart, overcome any obstacle, let this dream just fall apart. You see, I'm trying to be the very best, shine my light from the sea. 'Cause anything is possible when you believe. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams, and now I finally realize. Lord, you say I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive, and finally, I believe. Yes, I said I believe. Oh, love keeps lifting me. Yes, love keeps lifting me higher. Oh, yes, it's lifting me higher. Ooh, yeah, yeah, 'cause I believe, yeah, love keeps lifting me higher. Yeah, yeah, I said that love keeps lifting me higher. Love keeps lifting me higher, 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 higher.
I want to hear all that again. That mix is beautiful. Wow, I cannot wait to hear something current. I can only imagine. Oh my gosh. That passion. Oh.
Love keeps lifting me higher, 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 higher. 'Cause I believe. Love keeps lifting me higher. Higher.
Oh.
Love keeps lifting me higher. Oh, higher.
Oh my goodness. I'm speechless. First off, let's just run down the list of all the things he can do. Like riffs, runs, mix, range, style, presentation, artistry, soul. Like there's just so much going on there. But you know, sometimes you hear like younger singers and they want so desperately to be taken seriously and they want to be seen as a professional and as an adult. And so they try and do everything. Not in this case. Like, he didn't do that. He had so much restraint despite being able to do so much. And it was just so impressive to watch. I love how clean and clear his voice is. Like, that is some beautiful adduction right there. So I'm super excited to hear what he sounds like now. Man, as always, thank you guys so much for your recommendations and for watching with me. And hopefully I will see you next time.